Yes, y'all. All right. It's Mr. Best of Von Eric Reactions, episode one. Man, hope y'all enjoying these pre-records that I'm doing. I'm about to make a playlist for all the pre-records, man. You know what I mean? For all of them individually, so y'all can walk them and watch out. You know what I mean? Watch them and rock out. My bad. But man, got my man Von Eric here. Von, what up, man?
What's up, man? What's up, everybody?
Yeah, man. So yeah, you know what I mean? Definitely we gonna give y'all, you know how it is, man. We'll give y'all about 15, 20 minutes. We're gonna keep it quick. I'm gonna play a video. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get Von Eric to react to it. As always, none of my people knows what video I'm gonna pull up, but it's always something insightful, it's always something entertaining, and it's always something to keep y'all thinking and going, all right, to keep you inspired. But man, let me pull up this video, Vaughn, so you can see it. And you're gonna like this one here, bro. Let me pull this up real quick. Where's it at? Hold on, let me share my screen. Fair use as always, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So YouTube don't be hating on me. Alright, there you go, there you go, there you go. Let me mute my mic.
Hey, if you don't live for God right now on this earth, don't expect to go and live with God afterward. Yeah. You got to show that right here. Why we see death? Death is a sign to let you know your life's not your own. Play tough. Play tough. Play big. When that soul come up out of that body, let's see you be big.
Watch this.
Hey, if you don't live for God right now on this earth, don't expect to go and live with God afterward. Yeah. You got to show that right here. Why we see death? Death is a sign to let you know your life's not your own. Play tough. Play tough. Play big. When that soul come up out of that body, let's see you be big.
Watch this.
Ooh wee. Man. He kept it G.
Yeah, he kept it G. Yep.
Yeah, man. What you think about that, Vaughn?
He's speaking some truth. You can't don't be sitting here and live on your own, you know, just on yourself, especially if you believe in a higher power, and then you don't follow the path of that higher power that you believe in. It's just like being on the streets. You know what I'm saying? Don't be being in the streets acting tough, but yet you perpetrating like you tough, but you weak inside. You know what I mean? So, you know, so you got to strengthen that spiritual growth within you and with that higher power that you serve. So if you say you believe in that higher power, being Allah, being God, whatever higher power that you believe in, then follow that path. You know, walk that walk. Don't just talk the talk, walk that walk. Show with your actions along with your words. Be together as one with your actions and your words. So don't be perpetrating. You know how some people be in the streets, they always acting tough and stuff like that. As soon as you put them hands up, you don't want to put them up. So you just all talk. Okay? So you got to look at it as that. I see what he's saying, you know. Nigga, don't be acting tough and you know you weak in heart. You know what I'm saying? So if you strong in your heart about what you believe in, that's anything in life. About what you believe in, walk that walk along with talking that talk. So, yeah,
now, okay, I'm a kind of play the advocate for the other side a little bit, right? Just for a little bit, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Now, I'm not even gonna play the advocate. I'm just gonna ask some questions, right? Are there determining factors of why people sometimes, I guess, don't fully be engaged in their faith, right? Whether it could be the experience in church or whether it could be the experience with other people in their family, right? Because some people come from a family that's very, very spiritual, that's very, very focused on God or Allah, whatever else, right? And that can kind of deter them from really, you know, giving it all or really believing in something more than what's there. So do you believe there's determining factors as well that kind of, you know, can potentially put their faith somewhat at risk or sometimes cool their faith where it's like they may want to believe, but other things are going on where it makes them kind of say, like, you know what? Is this really real? You know what I'm saying? Like, should I really believe in this and stick to it? Or should I be doing something else in my life? Should I just be living my life the way I want to instead of really focusing on something bigger? You know what I mean?
Well, I believe it depends on what your faith is in and what you believe in. Excuse me. Yes, it does a lot of things on our growth and as we evolve in life. there are things that we look at and interpret. And does that take us away from our faith that we was used to walking that walk when we was young and with our parents or with our guardian, and they pushed us or gave us an interpretation, and as we grew, it didn't add up. Something is funny about it. Would that take you away? Yes. But my suggestion is, and what I did is I had to go on my own and have a one-on-one conversation with the high power that I serve. And I tell people, research on your own. If it doesn't sound right or doesn't, look right, go on your own and get your interpretation and get what you're comfortable with. But that goes on what Homeboy is saying. If you really want to serve and you want to serve in higher power, do your thing. Walk that walk and research it yourself. Because some people's and others' interpretation may not add up with you. So, are you wrong? How? That's what you need to ask the question. How are you wrong? If it doesn't sound right or doesn't feel right, but how are you wrong? And they just right. You have to ask yourself that question.
So basically, like you tell them to be like the Bereans, right? Like the Bereans was a more noble character than the Thessalonians, right? So they actually went to find out what the word was true or not. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? But does that take a certain amount of strength though, right? Because some people aren't that strong, right? Some people, man, if they family, what their family tell them is not what it is, man, their faith automatically goes down, right? It automatically goes in the dumpster. It's hard for them to believe they don't have no structure, right? You know what I'm saying? So now, excuse me, man, does it fall at the family hands, right? Is the blood now on the family hands, or is that person still responsible? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, some people are just weak, man. They not as strong as you are, bro. Like you're a strong brother, Vaughn. You know what I mean? So some people don't have that strength like you got. You feel me?
Yeah, some people are. I was weak too at first. As time went on, I got stronger. But yeah, some people's going to start off weak. Yeah, some people has a gift that they can start off strong. It doesn't no matter what they keep moving. Some people are not, but it depends on how they was raised, what culture they was raised in, where they at in their life. So do I blame the parents? It depends on the parent. It depends on what the person knows, because it's all about what you know. And when I say know, I mean when it comes to mind, body, and soul. So what do you know and understand completely? You know what I'm saying? Our parents might have been raised on a doctrine that doesn't add up when it comes to our questionings. And they was just listening to what the pastor was saying, and they didn't research on that themselves. So they may be walking a path that is lost and leading a lost person or a person with a misunderstanding. So do I blame the parents? No, it depends on the parent. Now, what about a pastor or a deacon? If they actually know, because some people say they know, but they don't know completely. They only know one element of the faith. Or they may have one element of understanding. And it's more than that. So I wouldn't blame them unless I'm able to talk to them to make a complete judgment. But I do, it's when your eyes is open and you saying, well, things are not adding up, but you don't research. That's what that guy's basically saying also. You say it doesn't add up. Did you research it? Did you try to understand where the person who was teaching you, where they coming from? Did you take those steps towards your faith, towards that high power? But some people just complain. Some people just say, well, this not right or that's not right. Okay, did you research? What did you do? Or you just say it just to be said? So give me some information.
Wow.
And that's what I did. That's what I got tired of people, saying this. I went through a whole bunch of different faith, different denomination, different religions, and especially in Christianity, I just got fed up. They would say, "Oh, since you wasn't baptized in the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, you weren't really baptized." Wait a minute, hold up. It says that in the book. Or they say, "Oh, you didn't say when you got baptized." He didn't say in the name of Jesus Christ, so you wasn't really baptized. Wait a minute, hold up. Y'all have to really, come on, y'all. And it's more so people try to show who's smarter, who knows more. Come on.
Oh, okay, Vaughn. I'm glad you said that, right? Because we see that sometimes, right? The people on social media, people on this YouTube thing, right? They pride, right? And you've spoken to me about this before, man. How people's pride getting away of them showing people the truth, of them helping people, right?
Right.
So when that pride getting away, man, that also could block people too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
From really being at their best.
Absolutely. It's some people, and I'm not just talking about in just one religion. I'm talking about other religions also when I speak. It's some people that since they study or since they went down a research that everybody else is wrong. Or a pastor may think, "Oh, well, since I'm a pastor, I'm right and you wrong." This is not the case. The Bible is in everybody. The Torah is in everybody. The Quran is in everybody. The Ibn Talib is in everybody. So just because this person or a young person speaks that you never heard of, or it doesn't sound right because when you did your research might have came up different, doesn't mean that person is wrong. The only reason why that person is wrong because you don't believe in what they're saying. You haven't researched, specifically on what they're saying. You just taking it because it doesn't sound right or it doesn't add up with your research. But that's you just go by an interpretation of the researcher. Doesn't mean that person is not wrong. That doesn't mean that person is wrong or that what that person is saying is not is. If they say it, it is. If you believe it or not, that's on you. But that doesn't mean what that person doesn't know what they're talking about. Unless you ask the person certain questions to see if they got a complete understanding. Like it was in the Bible when the prophet went up to the Enoch who was reading. He said, "Do you understand what you are reading?" But understanding comes in many different ways. Many ways. Knowledge come in many ways. Wisdom come in many ways. So, I think more so people wants to prove that they right and just debate just to say I beat the person instead of taking time to learn from a person. I can learn from a baby just as much as I learn from an adult. I can learn from a homie on the street just as much as I learn from a pastor or a deacon or someone in a Muslim faith or an Israelite or Hebrew. It's all knowledge. It's all wisdom. It's either you want to believe it or you don't.
And that's the truth, Vaughn, because all religions, they always tell us, right? They all really focus on being humble, right? Being knowledgeable, right. And loving others more than yourself, right?
Right.
It's righteousness. So I think, but it's I think people kind of get it confused when they start, "Oh, my God is better," or "Your God ain't this," and it's like, man, like bomb all that. Okay,
right.
Look, you may believe what you believe, and that's fine. We're not knocking what you believe, we're not knocking what they believe. But how can we get to a point where we are hearing all these point of views? Because here's the thing: these things don't exist for no reason, right? Everything exists for a reason. I think we have to really have that understanding of that.
Exactly.
Look, y'all, we gave y'all 15 minutes. All right, you know what I'm saying? This is only episode 1 of Mr. Best and Von Eric Reactions. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, man, y'all like and subscribe to all the content creators y'all see at the bottom. Embrace the Grace, Smitty's Corner, Evolution Era Media, Notorious Moms Podcast, man, Knowledge and Relationships, You know what I'm saying? Everybody supports the team, man. Please show them love. Game of Dragons. Everybody, man. Everybody. Show everybody love, man. All right? You know what I'm saying?
Game
That
of
being
Dragons.
said, y'all. Yeah, that's Lola. That's Lola channel.
Oh my gosh, dragon down. The Baltimore Dragon.
Lola, she gonna be doing something with me pretty soon too. I'm not gonna tell y'all when, but y'all see it when it pop up. But yeah, man, Von Eric, thank you, man, for episode 1, bro.
No problem.
With that being said, y'all, much love to everybody. We are out.